Read mail.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield. Okay, select the world map. Gotcha. Okay. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons,
have asked that I teach you an additional
camps,
defensive spell. Please
and many
complete
other
the
locations.
assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Herbology class. Okay, so it looks like we have quite a lot of stuff to do. Professor Hecat assignment 2. Expelliarmus. Ooh. Alright, let's actually attend to Herbology class. Yes, let's go there. There we go.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Alright, welcome to class.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Okay.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, great.
Accio.
Not the mandrake.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh, I thought I had to spam it. Okay,
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
that was a short class.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brick.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your
Got it.
mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Nearly went
I'll
deaf.
say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it
Interact.
a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you
Right,
should know from
Dittany.
Professor Sharp's class.
Okay. The leaves of the medical herb are useful in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. So it's ready in 9 minutes and 35 seconds. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see
Okay.
me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
What dummy? Oh, that dummy. Alright, so hold left bumper and tap right trigger and tap of the tool. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh my!
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to
Yeah.
see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Cool. Yay! Alright, should I wait for my flowers to grow? It's only 4 minutes. We can wait. Alright, the flowers are about to be finished. Here we go. And collect. Alright, another 10 minutes. Cool. So I guess now the potions class, right?
I think
Maybe
there were
Aura's or
dossiers
someone
as
from the ministry guarding the
For
school
sure.
after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely
All right.
incompetent, which he is.
Let's begin.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oh boy, okay.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please
Okay.
be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Don't want to fuck this up.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Oh, am I done?
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me
Okay.
when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay, alright. Damn.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Garth Weasley.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Feather. Oh, hey.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Alright. Back to my station.
Potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience
Okay.
and be thorough.
So, do this again, or Endurus potion. Yeah, let's do the Endurus potion. Oh, it takes 30 seconds? Oh. And it is done! Cool.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done.
Good job, man.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Okay. Shit.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay. Yay!
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'm sorry. You suck. How dare you? Okay. Alright, so that's potions class. Yay.